Financial Jojo here, and this is the Deep Dive where we take a deeper look at your favorite stocks and crypto. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to get more deep dive stock analysis, price predictions, and the latest news. Have a stock or crypto that you'd like to see a deep dive on? Comment below. On today's deep dive, is Roblox a buy? Let's take a deep dive look. Currently, the Roblox stock is down 49.35% year to date. And over the past year since the IPO, it's down almost 28%. So the question I keep on seeing, is it a buy? So what is Roblox? It is an online platform and storefront where users go to play video games. What makes Roblox unique? The games are made by its users. The users can have fun playing and creating games. Roblox users have published over 20 million games on the platform. To play and create on Roblox is free. Monetization comes from collecting a portion of the transactions users spend on game items. The in-game money, Robux, can be converted to real money through a program called Developer Exchange. So why is that a big deal? Well, as we can see, big names like McLaren, Alo Yoga, National Football League, NFL. We have David Guetta. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. We have Ralph Lauren, Nike, Nike Land. So we're having all these big names entering the metaverse through Roblox. Also, Roblox is one of Cathie Wood's of ARK Invest's favorite metaverse play. And Roblox was one of the best performing IPOs of 2021. Since that point, the stock has been hit pretty hard. And as we can see when we check their earnings, they have consistently missed the estimated EPS for each quarter, although the revenue has grown. So let's jump into some of the valuation measures here on Yahoo Finance. What I always look at is the forward PE. Since Roblox is a growth tech company, you're seeing a super high PE on these. So for these, I'm going to look at the price to sales. When this had peaked out, it had a price to sales very high. I think it was 50 or higher. Right now, it's looking pretty attractive at this 13.19. But we can look into the profitability that the profit margin is down 25%. And like I had mentioned earlier, Cathie Wood's, she usually invests in companies that aren't profitable. She's a long-term investor, so you won't see profitability in Roblox till probably 2025. But as we come down to their income statement, we have seen they had $1.92 billion in revenue, and they had growth of almost 70% year over year. We can also see that their operating cash flow is $659 million, which is always good to see. So let's see what the top analysts have to say about Roblox. Like I said, currently the stock is trading at $50.05. The top analysts see a price target of $82.90, a potential upside of 65.63%, and it's currently a moderate buy over the next 12 months. So in doing my research to consider whether Roblox was a buy or not, I pulled up other metaverse plays. So companies dealing with either the software version of it or the hardware version, as these will all be affected by the metaverse. So companies like Nvidia, AMD, Facebook, Meta platforms, Microsoft, Apple, and also companies like Matterport. And I just wanted to quote here, the metaverse is bigger than gaming. This is Christina Wooten, the Roblox Vice President of Brand Partnerships. We're ushering in a new category of human co-experience. It's an immersive place where people can come and connect with one another and have shared virtual experiences. They can do things together, such as work, learn, play, shop, and experience entertainment. So as we can see, Roblox year to date has followed the market with the geopolitical issues with Russia and Ukraine. But if we zoom out, we can see that this fall started much before then. So with the Roblox stock at record lows, is it currently a buy? I believe so. I see this company having potential with Roblox uniquely positioned spot in the metaverse. They can take advantage of the trend towards increased screen time among younger consumers. Their business model allows the firm to self-finance while it focuses on expanding its subscriber base and monetization, and it will benefit more so from its user base growing older and that older user base having more disposable income. Although that could work against them if the older users leave for better graphics and deeper gameplay. The model also has the flaw that it could get more regulation scrutiny due to the younger age and needing to protect them. My play for this is to treat it like a growth stock in the tech world. Right now, we're getting hammered. Once we get past these geopolitical issues, once we get past the inflation issues, I'm going to see money flow into the metaverse. We're already seeing big names go in there. It's going to continue. The metaverse isn't something that's just going to be here and gone. And now we're seeing that the price to sales ratio of 13.59, which is much lower than it was, but it is quite a bit higher than the average market price to sales ratio of 2.89. This would be something that I would add to my portfolio. I may wait for the dust to settle with the Russia-Ukraine, but I think at this point, adding this to a portfolio with the intention of it growing over the next few years, a long-term hold, would be beneficial if this is your metaverse play. If you like crypto, we have Sandbox, we have Mana, but if you're looking for stocks, Roblox would be my go-to. But I would agree with the analyst on this one. I would see 82 is probably a fair price on this one. Even at $60, you're still seeing a potential upside. So if you believe that Roblox can continue growing its revenue at this fast pace and currently just seeing the current situation as a slowdown in the market, and that you believe that the company will eventually have a strong profit margin, now would be a great time to start a position in Roblox and get in at record lows, as long as you're going to be a long-term investor as we see the metaverse grow.